What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Patty, and I'm still rubbing my hands every video. That comment got to me. That is definitely a thing that happens. But I appreciate y'all's faces. Thank you for stopping by today. Big shout out to everybody that's been coming by and dropping love in the comments section. Y'all are giving me life right now. I appreciate your faces so much. We're going to be creeping up on 500 subs in the next day or so. Thanks, Lightning. You made an appearance last video. It's only appropriate you start showing up now. So shout out to Lightning Club. Hell yeah, let's get it. So we're going to be taking a look at the lightning strikes again, the gunslingers today, and trying to do a PvP guide on them. Before we get into all that, real quick, I just want to give a quick shout out. Past couple of days, I've met and started talking to some of the other content creators. There's a really cool group of guys out there streaming, and a couple other guys making YouTube. There's a few more people I'd like to get in touch with and everything, so I can get their channel information to go ahead and link them. But if you check the description down below, we're going to have a couple of links. Definitely check out our boys on Twitch. Definitely check out our other boys on YouTube. So on, what's it called? On Twitch, we've got Mr. Mag. This is the guy that reached out to me and reached out to a few other people, has been connecting us all together, so big shout out to him. We got Prime Sins also on there. For YouTube, we've got Dyslexic Gaming. I actually talked to this dude for a while tonight. Awesome guy. Definitely looking forward to working with him more. Be on the lookout for him to show up in a video. And then we got Terminator Gaming Buddy. And like I said before, check the description for links for those guys. I definitely want to see more of a presence of viewerships on Twitch. And I definitely plan on eventually starting to stream over there too. But I definitely want to get all of my people to a good level and have a nice hold on the game before we get all set up on Twitch. But those guys are over there right now. They're going strong. Definitely go hang out there. I've been having a lot of fun checking out their streams and hanging out. So, you know, I appreciate your faces. So let's go ahead and get into the actual guide. So first thing that I want to talk about, and this is an alt, so you can see like we're level 49, don't expect anything super crazy end game out of this. This is more of a general guide and you know, kind of some tips and notes for stuff for people to think on, and then we're going to do some gameplay and everything so that you actually see some of what I'm talking about and its practical use. So real quick, there's a few things that I want to point out with the skills that I think get missed a lot. So number one, wind shot. Let's take a real close look at wind mark here. So normal attacks and pulse bombs, so your A1 here, inflict wind mask when they damage a target, essentially dealing area damage and then restoring 2 energy. And then through talents, you can eventually get to where you're extending your wind mark and you're getting additional energy. So each time you hit a person that has this mark on them, you're gaining your energy back faster. And not only does your generator, your A2, this builds up the amount of energy that you have, whereas this one is a spender. So both of these, you know, put on that wind mark, which will help you generate more energy, which leads you to being able to do more. So just want to make sure that we're all on the same page there. And then another real big thing that I think gets mixed a lot is for your particle cannon and your arbiter of peace. You have essentially immune to control effects during these modes. So stuns, aerials, all that stuff, you know, essentially shouldn't affect you. There might still be 1 or 2 that hit you, but it says, you know, most control effects you're going to be immune to in both your, you know, heavy form and when you're doing your particle cannon. So if you are anticipating a lot of stuns about to hit you, one of these might help you, you know, not only continue, you know, to do damage and not be immediately stun locked, you know, lets the person that's about to try and do that to you blow all of their skills, give you the immunity, and once they don't have their stun skills anymore, you know, now you have an opportunity to create some space for yourself. So another thing outside of both of these having CC immunity on them, Heat Blast here has delay on it, so if you catch a group of people with this is going to stun them for a minute. That can be really great for you and your allies if you're in a team fight. Your landmine here can track invisible targets, okay, and it also inflicts aerial. So that is, knocks people up into the air. That's a momentarily, control impairing effect. It's very, very, very useful, and you can use these, not only to, create initial space for you to either start damaging from a safer distance if you're fighting a melee person, or you can use these to, potentially get out of combat. Go ahead and stun them for a second. Use your, 3 dashes and leaps to separate yourself or put as much distance as you can. So these can be really, really important tools if you think about the situations in which you're using them and how you can get the most value out of them. And then finally, Tesla Solenoid, put shock on stuff. I think you eventually get some talents that will, increase in chances of shock and any other kind of effect that you've got on your skills. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. It might be an assassin thing. But another thing that after 50 you essentially get vanish as a gunslinger. This can be amazing for you to get out of combat, and then there's some talents for essentially doing more damage out of when you use an ability to come out of invisibility. Crit rate is increased by 30%. That's huge. So if you are planning to play your around a lot of teammates and be like kind of a group fighter dynamic, that might be a useful thing for you to use to fall back to a wave that is coming in to help. You can see him coming on the mini map, and you might be able to bait some of those guys. So if you disappear, go a decent distance away, pop out, hit them with an attack, get your crit chance up. That might bait them into coming, and then you've got your party, shortly behind. So in the right situations, that can, set you up for a really, really, really nice play. But personally, I would lean more towards, using Fabian tactics and kind of running around trying to cap points, fighting when I have the advantage. And I would probably use that invisibility to escape a little bit more often. I believe it also lasts longer than the invisibility that assassins get. They get 6 seconds on that, and I want to say that was 10. Yeah, so that makes you invisible for a good little bit. So let's go ahead and see if we can get into a Day of Liberty real quick, and kind of show you guys a little bit what we're talking about here. So I definitely enjoy the class. I think that some of the struggle that people have with it in PvP is around you're not gonna have a real easy time standing toe to toe with like blade masters and the such. Assassins, as long as you stay out of their AoE skills, you're going to have the advantage on them because none of your skills are really locked down to an AoE position that falls as flat as Assassin's first 2 skills in their mage form. Or sorry, their second and third skill in their mage form. Those are super, super weak in PvP. So you guys have the advantage in that your skill set's more built for PvP. And so your damage doesn't drop off as much as it can with others. Well, outside of that, we're just gonna try to do our best to bully people a little bit. Again, this is an alt, so we don't have a super crazy flushed out character. We're level 49, so hopefully we do decent in this bracket. I don't think everyone should be in the 40s. Yeah. So we have a decent chance to not get completely bullied here. The core is not super important because it's a super baseline core. Show you real fast before. Oh, it won't even let me pop that up. My bad. We went heavy in dexterity. Got nothing really crazy. Pets, nothing really not built up. No motors, real upgrades on this. So this is very like baseline, free to play stats right now. Well, let me show that. Yeah, so we're at 22k. It's not bad for a baby character we've used for a couple of guides, but haven't put any serious time into. My Blade Master is almost 70, and my Assassin's almost 77. We getting there. So one thing that these guys don't have is an ability that lets them dash or do anything really fun like that. So both Blade Masters and Assassins have that. And I guess Soul Dancers don't either, but Soul Dancers are also pretty tanky and can take a whole bunch of hits. I always, you know, try to go this first way. Hopefully we get some backup, or at least no one comes this way from that side and can try and get a quick cap before joining the team fight. Let's just see what happens. I haven't seen any names pop up yet. There's one at the crystal, two at the crystal. Are they just gonna stay there, or are they just trying to cap? Okay, okay. We'll take him on, see if we can oop. Another person's engaged. Yeah. This well, there we see their Shaka going into good effect. And we dodged their beam skill. So we're just gonna drag them back this way and hope that we hit some reinforcements on this side. Again, if you were a Blade Master, you could probably stick that out. I'm gonna wait for a little bit of help. Oop. And they got shock up on me. Let's see if I can stun them real quick since they want to stay right there. Still would be super nice to also get more people here, but yeah. There's not much we can do on that one. Everyone is just in the middle on that big main fight. Oh, we got one person. Oh, well, at least they're actually both tracking on me and not going for the thing. Let's see if they both drop off and try to fight him, or just the one does. Ooh. Alright. And look at that. That's the best way to play the game. So once you're out of combat, you should also start regenerating some health. Hopefully that starts soon. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and, with the limited life we still have left, try to push that last tower real fast. But you saw how quickly we lost health there, and yeah. It's definitely not a very tanky class, so if you try to do a lot of face tanking, you're gonna be disappointed with the results. Alright. Well, we got one person over here. Let's see if we can bait them. I don't think it actually let me pick that up a second time. Let's try and see if we can turn the tides of this big fight. Oh, everyone's already off of this. Oh, they're probably gonna come right for me. How far away can we use this from? See if we can get stun up on him. Try and get that. Oop, and now he's on us, trying to try and run away. Be nice if I had my oh, nope, he's still on us. Got the delay on him there, and we got a few more people beating on him. Okay, cool. Oop. Nope, he's paying attention, unfortunately. Just because he's a Blade Master, he might actually be able to run up through this between 3-4 people and still kill me. But we should have that middle fight and have that. Oh god, got a little too close. Do wish getting health back in this was a little bit more reasonable. Can y'all finish that? This might be enough people here to get him down. Yeah. And that's how you solve your problems, kids. You just keep running away. Well, it looks like the tides are turning here. I probably should have just taken the death so that I could have come into this fight and been able to commit more to it. See if I can kind of hide behind this to... Oop, nope, she found me. See if we can kill her with this real fast before she kills me. Not looking good. Not looking good. Don't like them odds. Not looking great. If I had auto on, it would have used my secondary abilities for me there a little bit quicker, and probably could have given me the chance to escape. Well, things have definitely taken a turn here. Probably should have tried to sweep around and see if I could side cap one of those. See if we can help this person though. See if we can... Oh, the stun's not going off. There we go. Let's see if I can target. Yeah, there we go. Now you take that. Ha ha! I think I managed to avoid the stun there too. See if we can confirm that kill. Maybe. There we go. Oh, somebody else got it. You definitely want to try and get the targets with the lowest health so that you can clean up team fights and get people to focus better. A lot of these people are autoing, so if you can clear a couple people up by focusing 1 to 2 targets, you know, and that puts them all onto the next group, that's a good thing. You definitely, if you notice that your team's largely bots, there's ways to try and improve that situation and get some use out of it. Oop, and we are, yep, just getting CC'd to no end. So, as we come back, let's definitely, since it looks like people are mostly committed to that middle battle, see if we can get some side caps. What y'all doing up here? Just chilling. Just chilling. Okay. Okay. We all get to chill in our lives. So far, so good. I like this. The one person there. I should have stayed further back. They might have actually left. That's another gunslinger. We'll see if we can outdo them. Let's actually turn on auto and see how that turns up. Not very much at all. Oop, and they're about to have backup. Okay. Definitely think it might be a little easier to back cap for assassins. Well, if I actually had level 50 and was able to use that invisible, I probably could have approached that without triggering them and got it before that assassin showed up. But if they auto this way, they'll run into the statues that we installed right there. Good job, statues. Super proud of you guys. And again, I would potentially just go invisible all the way through this. Grab the defensive cooldown there. Probably should have tried to get to level 59 so I at least had had that invisible. Nope, there's 2 people up there, so we're gonna have a bad time trying to sideways cap. Alright. Looks like we have somehow miraculously avoided taking too much damage from all of our poor decisions here. That is a beautiful thing. Ah, come on. Alright, so another Gunslinger's thing will apparently knock you out of that. I'm just either lagging or getting CC'd to no end. Probably a bit of both. Yeah. Well, Amelia, you really committed, and I appreciate your commitment. Not being able to get any of the side caps on this definitely turned this into a loss. See if we can at least get this one back. That is a very bad assassin. Okay. Yeah, couldn't pull that one out. But hopefully that, you know, gave you guys a little bit of perspective that might be able to help you with some of your assassin stuff in PvP. It's definitely all situational, and you have to be careful about where you invest all of your time. So pick your fights smart. Yeah, we'll try and revisit this a couple of different times as we get these characters up and built a little bit better. Let me know if you guys have any other questions down below. If there's any other kind of content that you're interested in seeing or anything you have questions about, feel free to reach out to your boy. I appreciate y'all's faces. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. Thank you so much for coming by. Sorry this one ended up being 22 minutes long. Your boy is sorry. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. I appreciate your faces. It's been your boy Patty, and we out of here. Deuces.